All right, Ben. In Washington today, it was the president's lawyers' turn to make their case for the president's acquittal. Meantime, there are new calls for witnesses at the trial after explosive claims by former National Security Advisor John Bolton. Alice Barr has all the angles covered from Washington.
Good evening. The revelations from former National Security Advisor John Bolton's upcoming book directly tie President Trump asking for investigations of his political rivals to the withholding of military aid to Ukraine, though the president strongly denies it. President Trump's defense team going on offense today, attacking House Democrats' impeachment case, says politically motivated and too weak to meet constitutional standards.
We live in a constitutional republic where you have deep policy concerns and deep differences. That should not be the basis of an impeachment.
The president's lawyers insisting he asked Ukraine's leader to investigate Joe Biden and his son Hunter's business dealings out of a legitimate concern for corruption, not to influence the 2020 election, and that the investigations weren't tied to military assistance.
Anyone who spoke with the president said that the president made clear that there was no linkage.
But a bombshell new report involving former National Security Advisor John Bolton threatens to undermine that assertion. In a manuscript of his upcoming book, obtained by the New York Times, Bolton claims President Trump told him he wanted to withhold military aid to Ukraine until it announced the Biden investigations.
So he ought to come in, testify under oath. Senators should not wait until March 17 when the book comes out.
I haven't seen a manuscript, but I can tell you nothing was ever said to John Bolton, but I have not seen a manuscript.
President Trump denying Bolton's claims and on Twitter accusing him of trying to sell books. Moderate Republicans, though, say the revelations strengthen the case for calling witnesses.
It's increasingly apparent that it would be important to hear from John Bolton.
Senators Mitt Romney, Susan Collins, and Lisa Murkowski all signaling they're open to voting with Democrats to allow new testimony, a potential game changer in the impeachment trial of President Trump. Senators could vote by the end of this week on whether to allow witnesses and new documents the White House has so far refused to turn over. In Washington, Alice Barr, Local 4.